There's a path to becoming anything here, and that's the trick. Especially if you don't know what you were. So your enemy is going to destroy what you were with the hopes, and in this case, mostly the successful hopes of making what he wants. Even the free Negro in America is still a product and a reaction to the fucking savage that controls him now. So what I see is the result of programming of people who not only were originally trained to get their imagination shut down, they keep perpetrating it generation after generation as intelligence. When the greatest intelligence in existence is your imagination, because all the other stuff, spiritual in nature, and I'm assuming if you're watching this, you're not looking at this for me to convince you. You're convinced already. I'm no longer, or I really never was in, but now I'm going harder. I never was in the business of convincing you of who you were. You have to convince yourself. Hopefully, I give you enough tools that I do a job well enough for you to be able to use me to help convince you of what you need. But I'm not here to prove shit to you. I'm here to prove shit to myself. And I looked at the bounties of all the shit around me. And we're not just talking about the physical shit that I know a lot of you niggas can't pull off. Spiritually, tight and right. All my spirits is talking like they're supposed to talk in the language they're supposed to do it in, with the information that is dynamite! Dynamite! It's fun being this guy. Based upon mysteries and certain revealings, which are extravaganza. While I do this Holocaust, the best that could possibly be done. And so I don't need to prove nothing to me. I'm fucking convinced what this is. I am fucking convinced what this does. I am convinced how to use Baphomet. I am convinced I shared with you everything I figured out on how to use it. I am convinced it works. And I need to explain how it does it. I'm only interested in what works. I'm not interested in the fucking emotional psychology of a symbol that we need to discuss as black people. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? If the Uber gets you to the party, sit down at the bar, have a drink, bitch. Stop crying, nigga. So I'm trying to talk to those who are looking for the information to go to the next step in their realization of self. And this is a journey you have to be on, not a journey I can put you on, or not a journey I can convince you to stay on, or a path that I want to lay your way. I'm not a preacher. I don't give a fuck to preach to you. I don't personally love you. Like, someone put up a comment, like, which was a total lie. I just met him and he's arrogant in real life. Two things. Probably the most gentlest, sweetest guy you want to meet if you're just meeting me. If we're talking this shit, I am fucking arrogant. I am confident because certain shit is just true. And I am convinced it's true. And my confidence, I would only hope works to not bruise you in some sort of way in your heart based upon how you feel black people should have to be as a personal friend or personal friend on YouTube. And even if I didn't meet you and it was the worst meeting of your life. What would that have to do with the information that you came with? My personality versus this information is not synonymous as long as the information holds up. When I started seeing random white people at my lecture, I'm like, are you in the right fucking place? And I'm not confrontational and say, well, why don't you get the fuck out? I really don't care. They can't do nothing but so much without no melanin. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to me. But the white boys would answer, I don't care what you got to say. I just need this information more than life itself. I said, shit. Do you know how far niggas would be if they had the same mentality? See, the white man ain't got nothing to lose in a nigga lecture. You know what I'm saying? But you niggas, because you can't do shit yourself, or having problems with whatever you're doing. And that's the assumption. And I'm sure I'm very close to it. I know in your mind you think it's shit, but you pick other shit to focus on, because you can't focus on the information. Because I've met plenty of people who don't give a fuck anything about my personality, what I'm talking about. They're there for the information. They don't even want to hear small talk or stories or nothing. Give me the shit. Because it's about them. And they know with that information, there are things they can do with it. So I don't hit, like, to have a whole comment, which doesn't really bother me. Like I said, I observe these things, so I'm gonna bring it up with one observation to talk about a mentality. And it ain't really about this person. I don't know who